Lucy went to the moon. David sacrificed everything to get her there. His body, his sanity, his life. And when she finally stood on the surface, it meant nothing. Not because the moon wasn't beautiful, not because the dream wasn't real, but because the person she wanted to share it with was gone. Cyberpunk Edgerunners is a story about sacrifice, but not of the kind you're thinking. It's about what happens when you sacrifice everything for someone without realizing what they actually needed was you. Let me show you what I mean. Cyberpunk Edgerunners takes us through the life of David Martinez, a true out of place in Night City, one who follows his dreams to the very end, guns blazing, right? That's where we need to begin. If I may ask, what were David's wishes and dreams? To make it to the top of Arasaki Towers? No, that was Gloria's dream for him. To be strong enough to protect those he cares for. Yes and no, I might argue that was Main's hope for him. Time spent together the moment he was convinced to keep growing up, otherwise his body wouldn't be able to keep up. And finally the passing of the baton in the form of Main's hands, when the time of his passing came. Isn't it funny that even in death, Main's motto to take care of his own in the crew, despite their past, continues, both metaphorically and literally, carrying the hopes of Maine in his hands, not to mention all the other chrome he installed after his passing. And finally, and most importantly, to get Lucy to the moon. As you can guess from the pattern forming, you and I know that's a no. Hell, even Lucy calls him out on it.
It's not your dream though, is it?
My dream?
Well, yeah, you, your mom, you're different people. Why should you work to achieve her dream?
I get it. Yes, they might not be his dreams, but they were the dreams he was willing to sacrifice everything for. Fulfilling the dreams for those he cared the most for. And I agree. But just what were the dreams really? David's mother's wish for him was to give her smartest kid a better life, for him to have a chance at it. Reasonably as any of us would, we take her wish and do our best to make it happen. In memory of Gloria. And in the end he did. He did get to the top of Arasaka, but it wasn't in the state Gloria would have wished him to do so. Chromed out of his mind, teetering on the edge of cyberpsychosis, giving his life away for that fleeting moment. Not a dream a mother would want for the child. Same with Maine. His dying wish was for David to run, called for his safety, but yet he runs deeper into the chaos. And the moon? Well, the moon to Lucy was a place she could escape to, a haven she could one day reach, away from her chasers, a place she could start anew. But let me ask you this, weren't her moments with David exactly this? Lucy hadn't mentioned the moon for some time, and David remembered. But by this time they had gotten closer, and the moon, as far as it was no longer the focus. They were each other's escapes. With Lucy, David was an escape from her past, And for David, Lucy was an escape from the weight of life. But in the end, sacrifice. They both sacrificed themselves for the other. Lucy trying to sacrifice herself to ensure David was protected against Arasaka's claws, and David trying to sacrifice himself to ensure he got Lucy to the moon. Similar to David and Lucy, don't we put more emphasis on the future, our future selves, the people we want to be, places we want to see, the idealized versions of our perfect life, rather than embracing now? See, both of them lived in imagined futures, while their relationship, their presence, well, existed in the present. Too focused on solving problems for each other that they forgot the most important part, each other. And sadly, the last thing they had was time. At times, we might think that our family is those we love, those we care for, our friends want that perfect you, that faultless you, the you of the future that you see. While in all actuality, what they want is just you now. Don't sacrifice that for the moon. Learn from David, learn from Lucy.